My name is Joshua Vesh, and this is my demonstration speech. Today, I'm going to be teaching just some basics with your guitar if it's your first time picking one up. And I'll be teaching you the song Circles by Post Malone. I would say I'm qualified to be teaching this because I've been playing the guitar for a little over a year now. I picked it up as a hobby. It's one of my favorite things to do now. I play it almost every single day. The three most important things to keep in mind when you are playing this song specifically, and most things, is you want to make sure that your chords will ring out clean, so they'll sound like this and not like that. So you want to make sure that's always in check and your fingers are touching nothing but the strings that you want them to be on. And then next, with a song like this where you have a different strumming pattern, you got to go down, up, down, and you kind of can get lost. You want to make sure that you are keeping a consistent pattern and you don't mess up so it sounds nice and clean and not all random. And then the last and the most important thing always is to keep your guitar in tune at all times. A lot of times, randomly, a string will just be out of tune and it'll ruin your whole entire vibe you got going on. So always make sure it's in tune for sure. When I tune my guitar, I like using an app. I use, I believe it's called Guitar Tuner, literally on the App Store. And what it'll do for you is it'll use your phone's microphone. You'll hit all of the strings one at a time, going from your lowest to your highest, and it'll tell you whether you're low or high on the note, and you'll line it up with a line that is the correct tone. So you'll go all the way from low up, make sure they're all good, and then you'll be ready to go, get going. So let's jump right into the song. Another thing actually is these are called frets. I'll be referring to them as frets, just so you know, the silver little lines on here. So it goes first all the way up, and then the first string is referring to the bottom string. So getting right into it, the first chord you're going to want to know is a C7 major or a C major 7, same thing. And that'll sound like this. So you're going to want your middle finger on the fourth fret of the second, or fourth string of the second fret, and then your ring finger on the third fret of the fifth string. So you got that there. And then the strumming pattern for that, first we'll go something like this. Now on the next up from there, you are going to go release your ring finger, and then you are going to go up with your middle finger. So you'll go next, you'll just keep that there, keep all the strings ringing out, and you will go. Now from there, after that short little phrase, you'll go to an F. An F makes this nice little 1, 2, 3 with your fingers. So you'll go pointer finger on the first fret, second string, ring finger on the third string, second fret, and then middle finger, and then ring finger on the fourth string of the third fret. So after that, after you have your little middle phrase with your F, you're going to end it off with something like this. And then you'll loop back. Now the second time around, when you loop back and you reach the part with the F, you will start to alternate your pointer finger. So you can go something like this. So that's just taking it off every other there, just your pointer finger, and letting that blank note ring out. So then at the end of that second cycle as well, you're going to add in this little at the end of it before you loop back around. And that is just barring the first fret, the first three strings on the bottom there. So putting the whole entire song together, both the little cycles, it'll sound something a little like this. And yeah, that's how you play the song Circles by Post Malone. It's a pretty easy beginner song, but it's a fun one to play, and it sounds really pretty. So there you have it. Thank you for listening.